Hi English students, this is Mrs. Peacock, and at this point we need to look at the Midsummer Night's Dream essay topic sheet. I recommend watching the play that I've included in the content area Blackboard because it does cover the vast majority of the 5-act play that's in your textbook. It's on page 1397 of your textbook. But the play is best seen performed versus being read. But of course, if you need to utilize the play for quotes or anything like that, it is in your Norton textbook. This type of essay argues a point of view about Midsummer Night's Dream, utilizing quotes and summaries of scenes as evidence. And notice there is a difference between quoting drama compared to prose, and I've included the in-text citation example, and this comes from Macbeth. But notice this in-text came from Act 3, Scene 3, lines 96 and 97. So when you are quoting from a play, you'll need to list the act, scene, and line numbers like so. This rough draft is going to be due Wednesday, November 15th by midnight in discussion so that you guys can do peer review. And then your final draft will be due Wednesday, November 29th by midnight in the content area Blackboard. And notice you guys will have that Thanksgiving break between the two. So that's why it's so much longer between the rough draft and final draft than usual. This paper is worth 20% of your final grade, so not quite as much as that research paper. The length should be at least 800 words in length. That is the minimum. That does count that works cited page as well. For formatting, there's no surprise. It's 12-point Times New Roman font, double spaced with MLA style. You must have a works cited page with Midsummer Night's Dream cited, but the second page of this assignment already has your citation. I've already done it for you. Voila! So you're welcome. That makes it a lot easier. So I've already done some of your words for you, but just make sure you include that citation at the end of your paper since you are using this as a source, and that's as if you've used it from the textbook specifically. Notice no outside sources are allowed for this paper. I want to know your interpretation of the play. I don't want to know what SparkNotes has put or any online website or any book. I want to know what you as a reader or as an audience member thought of these characters, this plot, whatever aspect you decide to analyze. So just make sure that your thoughts are your own original thoughts and not something you've gotten online. Because remember, there is a plagiarism checker that's being used for every essay. Here are the topic ideas I have. So if you choose one of these topics. If none of these are speaking to you and you have your own original idea, just let me know if you want to send me an email and I can help guide you accordingly. What symbols are there in Midsummer Night's Dream? What is the conflict in Midsummer Night's Dream? How does the forest in Midsummer Night's Dream function to drive the plot forward? There are several themes within Midsummer Night's Dream. Pick one theme and point out how that theme drives the plot of the play. There is a mythological element within Midsummer Night's Dream represented by the fairies. Explain how the fairy storyline mirrors the mortals and how they learn a similar lesson. There is a play within the play called Pyramus and Thisbe that Bottom, Flute, and the other comedic characters act within. Although the play is silly rather than tragic, it does illustrate some key points for the main characters. Explain the moral demonstrated by this play within a play. Sleep and magical potion are utilized for both humor and conflict resolution within Midsummer Night's Dream. Analyze the love potion and how sleep is part of the process. So of course, these topics are pretty advanced. That's why I say if none of them are speaking to you, definitely let me know if you have your own original idea you'd rather focus on. The final draft late submission rule, is still 10 points off every day late, and all of your final drafts are going to be graded using that same grading rubric I've used throughout the semester and will be scanned with anti-plagiarism software. And of course, I've got the citation included here so that you can use that for your works cited page. Don't forget, we have a wonderful writing center with tutors who can help you through this as well. I know multiple of them have taken Shakespeare courses, so they're very familiar with the play as well. And they can spend a lot longer. Of course, I'm always here to answer questions, but they can spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour working with you on your paper. And so that's a resource that you definitely want to take full advantage of, especially if you do like to have that extra assistance. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. But if not, have a wonderful day.